recognize the right of all peoples to be different, and as different, to be respected as such.
In Venezuela, el gobierno de
Hugo Chávez's government in Venezuela and the drafting of the national constitution in 1999 has opened a chapter which covers the rights of native peoples. It gives us constitutional rights. There are 8 articles in the Constitution which make up this chapter. The important one is number 119, which stipulates that the state will recognize the existence of native people and communities, their social, political, economic organizations, culture, their rights and traditions, their language and their religion, as well as their rights to the ancestral lands of these peoples, which they need in order to develop and guarantee their form of life. And it's up to the national executive to ensure and to guarantee the rights of native peoples to the collective property of their lands. It's an inalienable right. It's absolutely essential, and it cannot be transferred on the basis of what is stipulated by our Constitution and in our legislation. We also have the organic law for the native peoples and communities, which recognizes and grants a series of rights which exist in other laws as well, but they stress our situation and reflect what we are. We have inherited a culture which we must carry forward over time.
Pueblo indígena, comunidades. Aracateja, Tamajo, Baji, Canobo, Tumaca, Yabanay, Oco, Tamatica, Venezuela, Aray, Ha, Tayabona, Pasica. Por ejemplo, en el artículo 86.
In Article 86, for example, in this law guarantees the right of each native peoples and community to express its own culture by freely developing and expressing it in its form of life, by organizing cultural events and enhancing their own identity, by promoting the linguistic vitality of its own language, and preserving its own vision of the world by applying its own religion and beliefs, its own rights, as well as preserving and protecting their sacred areas. Article 86 stipulates that native culture covers traditional literature, music, dance, sport, art, cooking, technology, and all the other points which we have the right as native peoples to support our families, stressing the differences that we have in line with our culture, with upbringing, and the various socio-cultural models according to our own customs and habits. Our peoples have the right to enjoy, use, exploit, and administer their tourist operations. We have the right, particularly, for the peoples who are on international borders to maintain and develop contact and relations and cooperation, including of a spiritual, cultural, political, economic, and social nature between our own